Welcome.
Thank you. My name is B. Moorhead, and I'm the Director of Texas Impact and the Texas Interfaith Center for Public Policy. And I guess I'm presenting this testimony just to provide you with any additional information we can to help you with your charge on regional water planning. Texas Impact is Texas's oldest and largest statewide interfaith network, and we help faith communities engage with public policy issues consistent with their shared religious social concerns. There are a lot of religious social concerns for people of faith in Texas, and water might not be something that you would immediately think of as being one of them. But it turns out water is of crucial importance to people of all faiths. The poet W.H. Auden said, "Thousands have lived without love, but not one without water." And that simple truth sums up the value of water from a faith perspective. Every Texan must have access to safe, affordable water to live. Polls and surveys reveal that most Texans don't understand where their water comes from, how it gets to them, or what challenges the state and you all face in ensuring water for all of us. But the regional water planning process provides a perfect opportunity to engage Texans from across the state in the water policy discussion. So Texas Impact established a program we call Water Captains with the help of the Texas Water Foundation and Carol Baker to help regular Texans understand the planning process and how to be involved. We hope through our program to create civil society partners for you all and for state agencies to help you accomplish your priorities and provide input at all points in the water policy process. So I provided a handout. It's our publication on water, which we use for Sunday school type discussions and in our Water Captains program. I am proud to say that the publication recently won a national award from the Religion Communicators Council of North America. When we started our program, we knew that the regional planning process was not well understood, but we predicted that when people learned about it, they would find it fascinating and want to participate, and our findings bear that prediction out. Since September of 2014, we've had 34 Water Captains events, including a 2-day statewide event, numerous seminars, and full-day training events in regions E, G, K, L, and O. We've had training in Region I, and we're planning trainings in Region M for later this year. And my program director tells me that as of today, 872 Texans have participated in our water trainings, and 60 have gone on field trips with him to regional planning group meetings. In your handouts, there's actually a copy of a form that we have those field trip participants complete. It's from a Methodist woman who went to one in Waco, and it kind of gives her understanding of what happened while she was there, what she saw. Most importantly, we have 5 of our program participants who either are in the process right now of trying to or have already been appointed to their respective regional water planning groups. So they have gotten excited to participate as planning group members. Water Captains participants have, as we anticipated, found the process fascinating, and they also have suggestions for improving the process so more Texans can participate. So the other handout you have is a paper by some of the participants in San Antonio, and you can also find that paper under the Water Captains tab on our website. In a time when many Texans feel overwhelmed by state public policy and reticent to participate in processes that can seem arcane, arduous, or otherwise inaccessible, the state's regional water planning process provides a concrete avenue for people to attach to a crucial policy issue. In the future, this attachment on the part of people of faith and other members of the public will provide a solid base lawmakers will need to develop and implement wise, sustainable water policy. Thanks for the opportunity to testify.
Well, thank you, and I'm intrigued. Tell me a little bit about your group.
About Texas Impact or about the Water Captains part?
Well, okay.
So Texas Impact is a membership organization. Our members are the denominational bodies of the different religious traditions, most Protestant denominations, the Jewish social action traditions, the Muslim social action groups, and little local interfaith groups. Congregations and individuals that are members of those faith traditions also belong, and we work on a lot of different public policy issues. You've probably maybe seen more of our work on healthcare, poverty, human needs kinds of issues. But water, it turns out, is really important to all of those issues. Also, food seems to have close connection to water. So what we do is to develop materials like that publication you have there, and we do educational programming like teaching Sunday school and preaching and doing stuff in congregations and churches and other congregations. And then we try to help people understand what's going on here in this building and how they can be effective partners with you all in making public policy that benefits the whole state.
And the water captains.
So the Water Captains is a particular program we've developed to try to get people specifically engaged in water policy. Water policy is something that, I mean, anybody who's been here all day would be able to say it's pretty complicated, tends to be a little bit oddly dry for being that topic. And it does... It does get challenging for people to kind of stick with you as you go through the policy discussion about groundwater management and all the different acronyms in water that people are unfamiliar with. But at the same time, in their very local area, there's a church, actually a church in Nacogdoches, that just this year on Earth Day went through a little religious service, and they named the creek out back behind their church that had never had a name before. So in their local area, they're so tightly connected to it, and they will say things like, I remember swimming in the Trinity River when I was a little girl, and then I went back home and we couldn't do that anymore, and that changes my feeling about the place I'm from. And so people have that deep connection to water locally, but they're intimidated in this building, and they don't understand the processes that you go through. So regional planning groups are a really nice way.
We get intimidated in this building.
Huh?
We get intimidated in this building.
I can't do as much for you as I can for them, maybe. But
you can pray for us.
Well, we do, and they do too.
Yeah.
But those regional planning group meetings are the place where they can make that connection. They will feel a little bit better about working with you at the state public policy level to protect things that are important to them right there in their backyard.
Well, you got quite on your list here, you got quite a group of different, diverse, I guess, to be able to come together on this, which I have to congratulate you guys. That's very commendable.
Well, thank you very much.
On this. I'm sure you've worked with or heard of H2O for Texas. Are y'all working together?
Sure, of course. And H2O for Texas is a big umbrella.
Yeah.
We're kind of a smaller umbrella, I guess. We're working really specifically with faith groups. I will point out, though, and this is probably interesting to H2O and also to hopefully y'all, some of the people who have kind of immediately gotten really interested, sometimes from a faith perspective, but they are important to you all in your local communities, and that's Rotary clubs. And somehow this issue has gotten really interesting to some of them. So that's maybe another part of the civil society to bring into your conversation.
Okay. Any questions, comments? Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.